While I know that unboxings are fun and reviews what fits are also very interesting to watch, I think it's very important to come back after a reasonable length of time has passed to give you feedback on these handbags that I've been loving, I've been enjoying, how they fared well with my lifestyle, and how they fit into my closet. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you my 7 most used handbags of 2023. I try to rotate through my handbag collection as much as I can, so I really do end up going through most of my bags in a year. But please remember that most of the time when I dress up to go out, it is to go to work, and I rotate through a lot of my bags for work, which is why I'm not doing a least favorites video or a least used, because it really doesn't make sense for my lifestyle. I might love all of these bags, or I do really like all of my bags, but I'm not able to use them as much as I would like because I don't have many places to go other than work, if that makes sense. So as I go through these 7 bags, I'll share with you when I bought them, how I've liked them so far, how they've worn so far, and I'll make sure to leave their more in-depth review videos linked in the description box below. Hi guys, it's Temi with YellowSparksJoy. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, I like to talk about fashion and lifestyle, particularly handbags. So if you like those kinds of things, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the tiny notification bell beside the subscribe button so you can get notified every single time I upload a new video. Starting off with the very first bag that actually started me off in 2023, the Kate Spade Sam Icon Hobo bag in silver metallic. I got this bag in December 2022. It was purchased as a birthday present for me, but I picked it out myself, and immediately I saw it, it was love at first sight. First of all, I had an inkling that the metallic trend was going to be huge in 2023, so I jumped on real early and purchased this in 2022. Needless to say that the entire January, first of all, from December 2022 into January of 2023, I was carrying this bag non-stop to everywhere. The only place I didn't take it to was work. Every other place I went, this bag went with me. Casual, dressy, semi-formal, everywhere. That's how much I loved it. And to show that it wasn't just that initial honeymoon phase, this bag also closed out my 2023. So this was the last bag I used in 2023. Now, it doesn't mean that because it is silver metallic, it is holiday alone. No, I used it during the year as well to certain occasions, but the most time when I used this bag was in December 2022, January 2023, and then December 2023. And I really liked it because of the ease of use. It is top handle, again, my style of bags. It does come with that crossbody option, which was great for like when I went shopping or when I just went to do groceries at Walmart. Yes, I would still carry this bag and throw it on crossbody, but most of the time I wore it top handle to like church, dates, that kind of thing. But it was also easy to access because it just has this one magnetic flap closure, and then I can just pull that back and access. You see, it still has all my things from a few days ago, so it's so easy to pull back the flap and access all my things, and it's big enough to hold all my essentials but small enough to look cute and pretty. It also is easy to style. I found it very easy to style with my wardrobe. I wear a lot of dark neutrals, so blacks, browns, greens, those types of colors, and it was just so easy for this to go with my wardrobe. I prefer gold hardware and gold jewelry, but seeing as silvers were trending last year, I started to mix my metals. So as you can see on my wrist, I'm wearing mixed metal bracelets and rings, and then even my earring is gold, but then it has pearl detail, which also gives it a double coloring look. So I totally enjoyed wearing this bag with every and all things in my closet. So I think because of that ease of styling and ease of use, that's why I use this a lot in 2023. Now, my next most used bag for 2023 is my Coach hat bag, the Quilted hat bag. This very famous bag from Coach. And this one actually came as a surprise to me. I bought this late 2022, I believe, if I remember correctly. And everybody wanted this bag at the time, and I wanted it too, but I was worried it was just going to be a trend. I was worried I was jumping on FOMO to get it. But the more I looked at it and thought about it, I knew that for me it was more than FOMO. It was going to be more than a trend because of the leather, that luxurious Napa leather that Coach used for this, and the fact that I was going to get it in black. I knew that it was going to be something that would last long in my closet, but I still didn't know that I was going to use it as much as I did. This thing came with me for date night, for shopping, to church. These are pretty much like the 3 things I do constantly or more often in my life. But yeah, it came with me for all of those things more often than I expected it would have, because it is small enough to be dainty and cute, but then that crossbody option, so I never used it as a clutch. It's not really meant to be used as a clutch, but I guess you can. But I always used it crossbody, and I think what made me gravitate to this more is because when I bought this bag, I also bought it with the dinky chain. A lot of people ask me what chain it is that I use on this bag. It is the dinky chain from Coach Retail. You can buy this from the boutique. It comes in, I believe, 4 different hardware color options. This one I bought, it's just a dark gunmetal. I'm not too sure, I can't remember right now, but I will link, like I said before, I will link my video on this bag in the description below, and the other videos I mentioned this chain and the color it is and how much it cost me at the time. So I knew that I didn't want to use the leather strap that it comes with. I wanted to elevate it, make it look even grungier, make it look even more biker chic. You know, that contrast of metal and the heart shape, like the sweet heart shape, the elegant quilting, but then that hardness, that grunginess of the metal. I knew I wanted to mix those, so I bought the chain at the same time as I bought the bag, and that is how I've always carried it. So, and I think that just really adds to the appeal, so that when I'm going out dressing casually, I gravitate towards this bag all the time, because it's so easy to style casually with this strap, but it's also easy to style more formally and elegantly with this strap as well. So yeah, shocker for me for this year, but a good shocker at that, was how much I used the Coach Quilted bag, and so far it still looks really good. I forgot to talk about wear and tear on this one. Honestly, this bag, there's not much to say. It still looks the same as when I first took it out of its box, so no wear and tear as far as I can see on that bag. On this one, it's Napa leather, so Napa leather is delicate. I don't baby my bags, and this one has some wear to show for it. Like there's this, I don't even know if this is a scratch, whatever that is there. I honestly do not care. The hardware here has some chipping, but that is to be expected with Coach gunmetal hardware. Their darker hardware does tend to chip. And then at the bottom of the bag, of course, when I set it down on tables and stuff, this is how it lies. Not much going on with regards to wear there, but you could tell that this bag is not as when I first took it out of its box. It's not brand new just because of the type of leather it has, but it's kept its structure so far. It still looks glossy, it still has that sheen, and I love it the way it looks now, even as much as I loved it brand new out of the box. Now, one thing to note is that this is the only black handbag on my list, and that's very interesting and a point you need to bear in mind as we go further in the video, and I'll tell you why later on in the video. But this is the only black bag, and I believe that even as a black bag, the reason it has made it onto this list is because of the shape. So let's go on to my third pick, the Sammy top handle. There is no denying that I love this bag. Immediately it came out, I bought it. Immediately it came out, no questions asked, and I enjoyed it all through the spring. So I bought this one in February. I used it all through spring. I took a break in summer because I wanted to use more of my summer colored bags in my collection. But then in the fall, for some reason, this buttery type creams were trending as a color option in the fall, and I picked this up again. So I used this a lot in the spring, a whole lot. And again, it's a work bag for me, so I used it more than my smaller bags because I used my medium to small size bags as work bags. So this one definitely got a lot of use. Did it see a lot of wear as a result of that use? Yes, again, because of the leather type. It's smooth leather, it is refined calf leather. You can expect some wear on these types of bags. So here there's a tiny bit of scratching, but like only if you're looking for it will you find it, just right there. The hardware still looks good. I can't find anything else. The back pocket, the back slip pocket is still good. I didn't put anything in there. I never really used it because I wanted to avoid it sagging out, which it did not do because I did not put anything in it. The interior did take some beating because it is leather lined, so again that is expected. So you can see some scratches here, and here as well, which is why when people buy some luxurious, very expensive handbags, they try to use bag inserts, bag organizers in their bags so they can keep the leather pristine and nice. I like these types of markings on my bag because I think they tell a story, and I also am not very hard on my bag. So again, around the hardware here, there's a little bit of scratching on the leather. Other than that, from a distance, if you're not looking close up, this still looks as good as new because of that sheen. I honestly love smooth leathers. Coach does them very well, and the craftsmanship on this bag, perfect. The next bag, again, I bought earlier in the year. This was between March and April, and it has made it onto this list because I truly used it all year long. Is my Fendi Baguette foam pouch. This bag is what I call small but mighty. I bought it thinking I want something from Fendi. It's trendy, it's cute. Love the spring turquoise color, and it'd be like one luxury item in my collection. I wanted to try out Fendi, but I ended up using this bag much more than I thought. It paired with so many different things. I think people are really cautious about colors like this, bright pops of colors, especially in this kind of like Tiffany type color, because they're not sure how to style it. I got a lot of questions on how I style this bag. Honestly, I just wear it with whatever goes. I pair it a lot with creams, with browns, blacks, navies a lot, and it works. I use this as my pop of color bag because again, I wear neutrals, and so you would typically think that okay, when I want a neutral outfit, I carry like a red bag or a purple bag or a black bag to keep it neutral. But no, I would take this type of color, which is a true pop, with silver hardware, again being trendy last year. So I used it a ton for nights out, which again, I didn't go for that many nights out, but most of the nights out, I took this bag with me. I took it also for casual day events as well, or to church. We can see the places I'm going, which means that at these places, being recurring places in my life, is where I was using all of my bags too. So I wasn't limiting these bags to just one particular event or place. They were multifunctional. I was able to use them in all areas of my life. Now, when it comes to wear and tear, this bag has shown quite a bit of wear and tear. Again, it is in a silk satin material, so very, very delicate. And I knew that going into the purchase of this bag. This bag comes in leather options and in canvas options as well, but I decided I wanted this because I felt it looked the most luxurious. So the satin has like you can see it's not fraying, but you can see like hairs if you look up close, just a little bit, not too bad, but I'm really just trying to give you all of the information. I don't even know if it's coming across on camera. There was also some stains at some point here, very minimal, which I was able to wipe out using a wet wipe, a non-fragrance, scent-free, water-based wipe, and it came out nicely. The hardware has taken some beating, so you can see hairline scratches all over the hardware there. Again, because I'm opening and closing using that mechanism, that is to be expected. Okay, so if I open this, you can see some, if you can, I don't know, some staining here and more of that hair type wear that I was talking about, because it is a delicate fabric material. One major thing that I would like to point out is the corner of the flap. See the flap here and how it's straight, but this one just pops out a little bit. And I know that it's not just my bag, because I've seen other people with this bag, even here on YouTube, that this corner is also popping out for them, and I don't know why. So maybe it's just the nature of the fabric. I really wish it wouldn't do that, but it does bother me probably more than I would like to admit, and so I thought I would just point that out. But yeah, really enjoyed using this bag so far in 2023, and I know that that is not going to slow down in this new year. Okay, more work bags on the list. My Michael Kors Manhattan. This I got late spring 2023, and I could not put it down. Perfect work bag. So again, small to medium sized satchel. It has a flap, easy flip up mechanism there, open into one single compartment. This is my ideal style bag. And this one, when I bought it because I like the style, but I didn't have any pink bag in my collection, and I was skeptical about me using this as much. I just bought it because I liked it. But let me tell you, just as with the heart bag, this bag surprised me. Not the style, the color. Just because I'm not a pink girl, I didn't expect to style it as much. But again, because it is a work bag for me, I ended up using it a whole lot. It's easy for me to get through my work bags because I go to work daily. That's why I dress up for the most. So I use this a whole lot. Spring, summer, fall, I was carrying this bag still, right? Even into even into November, I was carrying this bag to work, and I really enjoyed it. It holds everything I needed to hold for work, and it is a stunning design. Wear and tear wise, you do have some hairline scratches on the hardware, which again is to be expected because that is where I am touching all the time to get in and out of the bag. Other than that, I see some stains here now that I look at it, but those are things honestly that are easy to wipe off. I just haven't tried because I haven't noticed that. No pop stitches, no scratches, nothing significant. Hairline scratches on the feet, but that is why they are there, to maintain the bottom of the bag. Also from Michael Kors, and another beautiful pop of color that I use for work is my Ail satchel in the color Flame. When I was checking my Instagram feed to populate the list for this video, this bag came up the most. So this was probably my most used bag of 2023. It was in most of my pictures, like, because I like to take pictures and put up on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it is at YellowSparksJoy. Please go follow me there. That is where you will see most of my styling pictures. And so whenever I dress up and I like the outfit, I would take a picture and post there. And this one came up a ton. Again, stunning pop of color. No one does red like Michael Kors and Bottega, in my opinion. Love this bag. It's not my ideal style because it is well, I don't mind the zip closure. Actually, most of the time I don't zip it closed, but to me these handles get in the way, which is a contradiction for me because I like top handles, but I think I just prefer with the flap, like the Sammy and the Manhattan, so that when I open it, the flap goes out of the way, if that makes sense. But with this one, when I open it, the flap is still up there. I may be weird in that sense, but that's the best way I can explain it. But yeah, it's the ideal size, it's the ideal color. I think I'm just missing that flap closure element. But it was still my most used bag of 2023 because of the functionality, because of the color, the size, and again, it is a work bag. So I was going to work often and I was reaching for this bag often. It is a year-round color. Red, this beautiful shade of red, can be used all year round. Again, red was very on trend for 2022, so maybe that also contributed to its use. As far as wear and tear, honestly, this bag still looks the same as when I bought it. There is no significant wear and tear that I can point out to you. That, of course, can be attributed to the nature of the leather. It is a slightly grained leather. The color as well, you can't really see dirt or marks or stains on this type of color. The interior is fabric, so no stains there. I'm not gentle on my bags, but I'm not a rough bag user either, so everything is really still on point with this bag. And finally, on my most used bags list for 2023 is the Coach Outlet Teri shoulder bag. As you will know if you watch my videos a lot, this is my favorite handbag style from Coach Outlet. And so when they came out with this pale lime color in spring of 2023, I knew I wanted it. But I didn't buy it then. My plan was to wait for it to go on sale, go to clearance, so I could buy it cheap, keep it, and then wear it in spring of 2024. Guess what happened? It went to clearance late spring 2023. I bought it in late spring 2023 and I used it throughout summer. Like, this really blew my mind, even more so than the heart bag, because this one I just planned to buy and keep. This was a spring color. Coach Outlet released this color as a spring colored bag, but I love this style so much. I have 2 of it in my collection so far, and so I thought, buy it on clearance, save money, use it in 2024. No, I used the heck out of this bag in summer of 2023. It was so easy for me to style, so that definitely contributed to it. I wore it with all my denim, dark blues, light blues, navies, whites, oranges. These were the colors I was wearing in summer, and it was so easy to pair with all the things. So this definitely went with my clothing wardrobe, and that makes me so happy to think that the things I am adding into my wardrobe are integrating well together. It means I am getting so much wear out of all my items, which means I am getting value for my money. When it comes to wear and tear, this is Napa leather from the outlet, so there's bound to be some wear. Mostly for this bag, it is wrinkling. It has because I think of the pillow nature of the bag, there is quite some wrinkling to the bag, which I don't really mind. But if you don't like your bags looking old and wrinkly really fast, then maybe you should avoid pillow or quilted styles. I can see some dirt here, which I'll probably be able to get out if I wipe it with wipes, water wipes. The hardware is still looking good. This hardware I actually use on a lot of my other bags. Other than the wrinkling, I don't see much of anything else to report on this bag. So yeah, still in great condition even after so much use in 2023, and I fully expect to keep on using this bag in 2024. This is the second green handbag on my list. First one was the Fendi in turquoise spring. And so green is the only bag that appeared twice on this list. And that might be surprising because more people, I think, will gravitate towards having multiples of black colored bags in their handbag versus a pop of color like green. But I have a lot of green in my handbag collection. I also have a lot of black in my handbag collection. But I think that more people frown at multiples of colored bags than multiples of neutral bags. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. I actually have a video coming on my green handbags, so make sure you're subscribed and click the tiny notification bell so you get to know when I upload that video. Now, besides green making an appearance a lot in my closet last year, another thing that I also want to point out is that of the 7 handbags that made this list, 4 of them were new bags that were bought last year. So they're the most used even amongst the older bags that I had, and that tells me that the intentionality I put into curating my handbag collection last year really paid off. And to see the other handbags that I bought brand new last year, make sure to check out this video next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and make sure you keep sparkling. Bye guys.